Assalamualaikum, and today I'm gonna be your narrator. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Muhammad here. So for our project title is Let's Create Value and Plastic Waste. I'm representing my group 1 SKU3043 Group D, and meet the group. Name list in our group is myself, Muhammad Aiman, second Muhammad Adi, third Tengku Farhan, fourth Amir Farhan, and fifth Taib Daniel. So we're gonna start with introduction. So what is about our topic? The plastic pollution is a serious global problem. So the plastic itself is not the enemy. Mismanagement and irresponsible disposal are the real issue right now. So this is showing us that plastic is not the problem itself, but the mismanagement and irresponsible disposal are the real issue right here. And to explaining my point about polymer science, plastic are formed through polymerization, where monomers link together to form polymers. To focus on ionic polymerization, a chemical process involving charged ions, which is cationic and ionic. For the process, so how to recreate the value? So we got a process that named 4R. First is repurpose. So what is repurpose? Repurpose is giving existing polymer product a new function rather than discarding them. So some example is using old plastic bottle as a plant pots, or insulation material in construction. Second is reuse. What is reuse actually? Is utilizing polymer products multiple times in their original form. For example, reusable shopping bags made of polypropylene. Third, we got recycle. So recycle is processing waste polymer into a new product or a new material. For example, recycling polyethylene into plastic lumber or a new packaging materials. And the fourth is reinvent. So what is reinvent? Reinvent is innovating entirely new types of polymer that address sustainability. For example, reinventing plastic from packaging using polylactic acid, which is the short form is PLA. Okay, the uses of ionic polymerization to recycling and innovating. For example, chemical recycling using ionic. That's the key point there, is ionic processes to recreate new product. Upcycling initiative that turn into plastic waste into useful items, such as we got tiles, we got accessory, we got artwork, and there is more about that. So we keep it moving on the public awareness and education. To educate the public about the 4R that we talked about that earlier, tell them the goodness about reuse, repurpose, recycle, and reinvent. So that making sure that everyone do their part properly, spread scientific understanding to encourage responsibility and action. The more they understand about the thing recreate from the plastic waste, so that encourage them to do more, because they understand the value behind the items. So they're gonna be more encouraged to be responsibility in action rather than they throwing away the items. Next, okay, for the project goals, we got 5. So I'm gonna tell you one by one. To raise public awareness about the value of the plastic and how polymer science, especially ionic polymerization, contribute to modern life. And second, to explain the concept of ionic polymerization between cationic and anionic in a simple, visual, engaging way that is accessible to the general public. Third, to promote the sustainable plastic management by educating viewers on the potential of chemical recycling and upcycling using scientific principles. Fourth, to inspire creative thinking about how plastic waste can be reused, repurposed, recycled, and reinvent to turn into something useful or innovative product. And fifth, we got to encourage responsible behavior and active participation in reducing plastic pollution by applying the 4 R's: reuse, repurpose, recycle, and reinvent. We go to the next slide. We got into conclusion. In conclusion, ionic polymerization is not only a crucial process in the production of everyday plastic, but it also holds promising potential in the effort to manage and repurpose plastic waste more effectively by understanding how plastic are formed through cationic and ionic mechanism. So here we got to know that scientific approach combined with public awareness and responsible practices enable us to reduce environmental pollution, appreciate plastic as a valuable source, not just waste. Science and sustainability must go into the hand in hand to create better, smarter, and more secure future. So that is our part for the project. So thank you for listening about our project. Assalamualaikum and thank you everybody.